Hey everyone, and welcome. I'm Cal from Mystical Hug, and I am here with Matt, who is providing live music for us tonight. So, as always, let us know if the volume is sounding good. You should hear about an even mix of voice and guitar. Tonight we have for you a full hour class. If you are here in Portland, then it's a little bit hot, so make sure you have some water and feel free to take breaks if you need it. All right, I think that's it. And also make sure you're going at your own pace, and anything I say is only a suggestion. All right, Matt's checking the comments. Looks good. A request for hip openers. Yes, okay. So tonight I have a request for hip openers, and also I got one earlier for core stabilization. So we'll work on focusing on the core a little bit, and especially wanting to focus on core stabilization while we're in transitions tonight. So we're not going to do a ton of sit-ups or anything like that, but just being mindful during the transitions of how you can feel stronger by activating your core. So, all right, let's get started. We're going to begin in standing tonight. Bring your feet hips width apart, hands come to heart center. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. Lean your weight a little bit forward and a little bit back. And then find that middle place right in the center where you feel the most stable. Grounding down through your feet, rise up, head reaching to the sky, shoulders relax. Take a few breaths here, just landing in this moment, bringing your full presence to this class. With each inhale, welcoming a sense of calm. And with each exhale, letting go of the day, letting go of worries. Remembering that any thoughts that come across your mind will come back later if they're important. Trusting that by letting them go now, you can be more fully present with them later. On your next inhale, ground down as you sweep your arms to the sky. Hands and arms can be however they land, but keep your shoulders relaxed, and then see where you can engage and activate in your core to take any pressure out of your back and to relax your shoulders even more. Really activating that center place. And then keeping your awareness there, bring your palms to heart center once more, and you can even close your eyes again. Keeping your awareness on that centermost place. Maybe just asking yourself silently the question, what is my heart's truest desire? If you already know the answer, maybe instead, how can I nurture that desire? You don't need to have an answer tonight. Certainly not an answer in words. But let's just plant the seed, knowing that by planting this idea, this question, we give it the opportunity to grow and blossom throughout the night and beyond. On your next inhale, flutter your eyes open. Inhale, arms to the sky. And exhale, forward fold. First one of the night, you can bend your knees as much as feels good. Relax your head. You can cross your hands inside your elbow creases and sway side to side. Let your neck relax, jaw relax. Really just let it all go. Coming back to center now, inhale for a halfway lift. And exhale to fold. Bend your knees a little bit as you slowly roll to standing. We'll keep moving like that. One breath, one movement. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And exhale, fold. Slowly roll to stand. Last round in silence at your own pace. And there'll be plenty of time at the end, so go as slow as you like. Finish, just pause for a few deep breaths. Spread your feet a little bit wider, hands by your sides. Left hand comes to your hip, and as you inhale, bend to the right, left hand comes up to your armpit. Breathing into your side body, and then exhale to come back through center. If you want to try it, if you feel good and strong, not at all dizzy, you can hold the breath for a beat after the inhale. So really lengthening the side body, filling up your chest, your lungs with air, stretching from the inside out. Let's do one more, and if you want to try it, if you haven't yet, really holding the breath at the end. And exhale back to center. One breath in the middle. Another side. Right hand comes up to right armpit and slides down on the exhale. So your head can be straight forward, or you can turn it over your shoulder if you prefer. Whichever feels more natural to you. Trying to keep the elbow in alignment too, so it's going to want to come back. So trying to keep it even with your side body. All right, last one. Nice full breath. Maybe trying that hold in the inhale. And come back to center. Check it out. So a little core activation here. We're going to do a little twist side to side. You can keep your knees bent, and then a little press. So pressing the hand. Maybe moving with the music. So as you twist, really using your core strength at the end of the twist. Like you're trying to give someone a high five on both sides. All right, let's do 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Hands clasped behind your back. Press your hands away from your shoulders, shoulders away from your ears. Drop your chin to your chest. Breathe into the back of your neck. And And slowly roll left ear to left shoulder. Another side. Back to center. Lift your chin. Inhale, mini back bend. Come back to center. We're going to take an inhale, and on the exhale, big release. Let the hands go. We'll try that one more time. Grip maybe the opposite thumb on top. Inhale, mini back bend. Exhale. Let it go. Shake it out. All right, so you might know we just passed the solstice, the summer solstice, and often on the solstice, yogis will do the sun salutes to, of course, salute the sun. So we're going to do a couple of those. Also lining up with the solstice is a lot of heat. So we're going to go a little bit slower, not trying to overheat tonight, and just really enjoy all the transitions in between the poses. So coming to the front of your mat, feet hips width apart. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And fold. Plant your hands, weight in the left foot. Step back with the right for lunge. Take your sweet time here, coming up to your fingertips, grounding down through your front heel, strong in the core as you rise to stand. Palms face forward. Nice straight, strong back leg. Palms open is a symbol of welcoming. So welcoming what the universe has to offer. It's a symbol of trust. So maybe welcoming what is needed to nourish your heart's desire, whatever that is. One more inhale. Hands come back to the mat. Plant them firmly and step back for plank. Just holding here for a beat. Lower down to your knees and all the way down to the mat. Inhale, your choice, cobra or upward facing dog. And downward dog. Pedal it out here. Left heel to the ground and right heel. Relax your head. And then both heels reaching towards the floor. Hips reaching high, upper body pressing back towards the lower body. Slowly walk into the front of your mat. Inhale to rise. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll to standing. Arms reach, coming back to that core activation. Right into the other side. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. And fold. Plant your hands, left foot steps back this time. Really take your time setting up for this lunge, our first lunge of the day on this side. Palms open. Once again, welcoming, a sign of trust. One more inhale. And touch it down. Plant your hands, step back for plank. Okay, we're gonna hold this plank for an extra beat, and we're just gonna tap the knees down and lift them up. 2 more times. Hang in there, last one. And lower all the way down. Inhale, your choice, cobra or upward facing dog. And downward dog. Holding here for a couple of breaths. And take your time, coming all the way to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. And rise to standing. Arms reach. Palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes. And let's just breathe here. Thanks, Matt. Good sun salute music. All right, let's do one more each side, adding on just a little bit. Inhale, arms reach. And forward fold. Lift halfway. And fold. Plant your hands, step your right foot back. Setting up for that high lunge. First coming to palms open. Then we're going to clasp the hands behind the back. Shoulders away from ears. Deep breath in, mini back bend. And let's do that same release. Switch the grip. One more time, inhale, mini back bend, squeezing the upper back, shoulders reach together. Let it go. Hands come down. Straighten your front leg, step your back foot in. Forward fold. Toes both face forward. Legs as straight as they can be, but remembering to not give yourself a hard time if they're not too straight today. Reaching head towards the knee here. And then step back all the way for a low lunge. We'll come to a twist. Right hand comes inside, left hand comes to the thigh. Gaze over your left shoulder. Maybe choose a point to focus on. Maybe something you haven't noticed before or something you haven't put a lot of attention to, and just notice. Come on back to center, and we got a request for a hip opener, so we're gonna untuck the back foot, bring the hands to the top of the left thigh, and come forward even more. If it's uncomfortable on the back knee, you could always put a pillow underneath, or you could double up your mat. We won't be here for too long though, so if you want, you can also just try this in high lunge. Hands come inside the foot. Left toes pivot out for lizard variation. Stay here, or if you're super flexy today, you can come down to the forearms. Press your hands down to lift back up. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, and step back for plank. This time drop just your right knee and lift. Left knee and lift. Right knee and left knee. And lower all the way down. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. And downward dog. Slowly walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, lift. Halfway and fold. Take your time, slowly roll to stand. Arms reach. And palms come to heart center. Breathe here. Alright, if you're in Portland and you don't have air conditioning, you might already be feeling those little dewdrops on your skin. Alright, last round and then we'll get a little break. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift. And fold. Hands plant down, left foot steps back. Take your time, high lunge. Palms open. Hands clasped behind the back. Notice which thumb is on top. Stretch your hands down. Mini back bend. And release. Other thumb on top. Mini back bend. Hands touch down. Step your back foot in and fold. Left foot steps back further, come to low lunge. And a little twist open, right hand to the right thigh. Lengthen through your spine. Maybe finding a spot on the other side. Somewhere in your home. And just notice maybe something new. I noticed a little bit of a cobweb I didn't know was there. Come back to center. Untuck the back toes, press down to the back of the foot, the top of the foot. Hands come to the right thigh, sink down for that hip opener. And so this is a core stabilization move as well. Always working to bring the hips in alignment. So if you had two flashlights on either hips, they'd be facing both forward, not to the side. So that usually means pulling the right hip back a little bit. All right, hands come down. Right toes come out of it for lizard variation. Stay here or maybe coming down to your forearms if that's within reach today. If you are here, you could also try pressing into the top foot to lift your knee a little. Ooh, that's a real stretch. When I was a kid, my grandma used to always give us pajamas for Christmas, and she would always say, "That's a real shirt," meaning you could wear it in public. But it was always a pajama shirt. Press yourself back up. Tuck your back toes, lift your knees, step back for plank. Come all the way down. Rise for cobra or upward facing dog. This time, drop the knees, big toes come together to kiss. Knees nice and wide. Sit back, move nice and slowly to come into your most comfortable child's pose. Breathe into your backside body. Relax completely. Let your belly just hang. With all of our core activation, we also need to remember to release and let go when it's time. When you're ready, slide yourself back up. Looks like we got a couple comments. I'm gonna check, make sure everything still sounding good. Oh, hello from Idaho. And Andrew, welcome. Glad to have you both, Andrew and Brett. All right. So, you're going to slide your hands back and just begin to lift your hips any amount that feels good. We won't be here for long. And then lower them back down. Slide forward. All fours. We'll do a couple cat-cows. Inhale to drop your belly, lift your gaze. And exhale to round. Couple more. Come back to neutral. Sit back down, slide your hands back. Once again, lift your hips any amount. And lower. Coming forward. All fours once more. Take a couple cat-cow breaths. And last time, sit back. Slide the hands all the way back and lift the hips. And lower. Alright. Oh, what's that? Who knows? Okay. Coming now to seated. Legs come wide. So I know a lot of you are gonna look at me like, really? Do I have to do that? There are options. You can lift your hips up on a pillow. That can help. You can bend your knees a little bit, or you can bend them generously. So make yourself comfortable here as much as you can. Sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in and out. Reach left hand towards the left toes. Right arm reaches straight up to the sky. Open your chest wide here. Use the strength of your core to come back through to center. And right hand to right toes. Left hand reaches to the sky. Peel your chest open. Come on back to center. Left hand towards left toes. They don't have to touch. Remember, you can also bend your knee. And then right hand reaches up and over. Once again, any amount here. And then once you get there, working again on that peeling of the chest open. Doesn't have to be any perfect shape. You can have a rounded ballerina arm or a straight arm. One more inhale. And come back to center. Breathe here. Okay, last side. Right hand reaches towards the right toes. Left arm up and over. Coming down any amount. Remembering to peel the chest open. Nice strong core as you come back to center. Hands come down. Feet come out in front of you, legs out long. Dandasana, staff pose. I call this one the hardest easy looking pose in yoga. So sit up nice and tall, reach the arms high to the sky. Deep breath in. And exhale, forward fold, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen your spine. And then round over at the end. Couple breaths here. Your knees can be as bent as you need to be comfortable. This is a back stretch just as much as it is hamstrings. Slide your way back up. One more time. Arms reach to the sky. Exhale, come forward. And this time, reach your right hand to the outside of your left foot. Left hand comes back. Give yourself a little twist. So pressing into your hand as you twist open. This is a great place to stay. Or if you'd like, trying something fun here, press down with your right heel, lift your left heel up, twist open. Left hand can just be placed right behind you, propping yourself up, or can reach back behind you. Let's take 3 deep breaths here. Inhale. Come back to center, bend your left knee, and cross your left foot over your left thigh. If that's too much, just put the left foot on the inside of the thigh, just like the old gym class stretches we used to do. Sit up nice and tall, and then we're gonna do that forward fold, reaching towards the right toes. Maybe you don't have to come as far this time, work on lengthening the spine. And you can rotate your toes a little bit in or out to change the stretch. So just play around here, just take a few breaths. And if this part's feeling really twisty for you, don't worry, we're almost done with this part. Slide your way back up. Straighten your left leg, give yourself a shake. Hands come behind you, reverse plank, press down, lift your hips, any amount. Gazing down at your belly button, lift your hips a little higher, and come on down. Alright, I always feel the shake in that one, it's a good one. Okay, last time, arms to the sky, reaching forward. Left hand comes to the outside of the right foot. Bend your knee any amount. Twisting to the right side. Stay here or lift the right foot. Right hand comes back behind you. Sit up nice and tall. Twist a little bit further and maybe reaching that right arm back. 3 deep breaths. Come back to center, bend your right knee, right foot comes into the thigh, on top or on the side, and last time reaching forward. Slowly roll back up, unwind your legs. Give them a shake out. And just one more time, hands come behind you if you want to try that reverse plank. Hips to the sky. And lower back down. Cross your feet. Come forward all the way to downward dog. Oh, I see. Something on my mat. Slowly walk your way to the front of your mat, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Slowly roll to stand. Arms reach. And palms meet at heart center. Close your eyes. Maybe coming back to that question, reaching into your most centered place. What is my heart's truest desire? Alright, we're gonna have a little fun. Be kind to yourself if this is a little wobbly for you. So weight comes into the right foot. Inhale, left foot to 90 degrees, knee to 90. Right hand comes to the outside of the leg. Left hand pivots open. Little twist. Come back to center. Hands at heart center. Step your left foot back for lunge. Back knee dips. and rises. Weight comes forward, step to the front of your mat. Deep inhale. Left foot, right foot rises. And twist. And hold. Back to center. Pause. Right foot steps back, lunge. Knee dips. And rises. Weight comes forward, step to the front of your mat. Deep breath. Left foot rises. And twist. Back to center. Step back. Drop your back knee. Weight comes forward, step forward, deep breath, and let it go. Weight comes to the left foot, right knee rises, twist. Come to center. Right foot steps back. Back foot, back knee dips and rises. Weight comes forward, step to the front of your mat and breathe. Shake it out. Right. Spread your feet nice and wide, toes face the corners of your mat. Come down to a low squat, and we're just gonna twist to the left. And to the right. Once more, left. And right. Come back to center and rise back up. Shake it out. And do anything that feels good here. Final standing pose. And actually, let's do one more balancing pose before we head down. A classic, the tree. So bring your weight over into your left foot. You can pick up your toes, spread them wide, and then press them back down. And then as you're ready, bring your right foot either to your heel, your calf, or above the knee. Whatever you choose, grow nice and tall. Pick a point to focus on. Hands come to heart center. Any variation you like with the arms. I'm going to keep it real simple tonight. Okay, 2 more deep breaths here. On your last breath, grow as tall as you can and relax your shoulders. Then moving mindfully, slowly exit. Okay, shake that side out. So I'm curious to know, having done a lot of core activation and really focusing on that center place tonight, if these balances are easier for you. Weight comes over to the right foot. You take your time, you know where we're headed. Tree on the other side. rush. Alright, last breath, grow nice and tall. And exhale, release. Right, great job everyone. We had a little bit of a challenging sequence tonight. If you'd like, grab a sip of water. And then come all the way down to your mat to seated. We're going to be here for a little bit, so if you're not super comfortable in seated, you could choose a different option. You could sit in a chair, or you can lift your seat up on a pillow or a block. Otherwise, we're going to just take a gentle twist to the left. Right hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Grow nice and tall. Move slowly into your twist. A little further as your body gives you permission. Noticing how your breath is restricted here and breathing gently. Creating space in those restricted places. Last inhale. Unwind halfway. Exhale all the way. Once more, other side. Nice and slowly, left hand comes to the outside of the right knee. Right hand helps prop you up nice and tall. And begin to twist. The warm weather is so great for twists. You can go a little further. They feel a little bit juicier. But also be careful not to go too far. So really breathing first, then going a little bit further. So going to that place of first resistance, pause, then move on. One more inhale, and come back to center. Sit up nice and tall, and close your eyes. Relax your shoulders and breathe. One of the highest virtues in yoga is something called Maitri, which is basically love or friendliness. It's something many of us are great at sharing with others, but not always at returning to ourselves. So taking a moment here to just ask if there's anywhere you can bring a little bit more love, a little bit more friendliness, maybe even lightheartedness to your own self. With each inhale, welcoming that sense of friendliness. And such a funny sound effect for that. And on the exhale, letting go of any self-judgment, any self-doubt. Grow a little bit taller. corners inside your mind, inside your heart, can you bring that sense of love, that sense of friendliness even there? You don't have to name it, you don't even have to know what it is. Just bringing that love and friendliness, bringing that Maitri, and releasing any feelings of shame, unworthiness. Sometimes our minds can lie a little bit, and one of those big lies is that sense of unworthiness. So just reminding yourself, I am worthy. I am worthy of love. I am worthy of my own love. And finally, coming back to that centermost place, right at the pit of your core, that place where you've planted a seed, your heart's true desire growing into something alive. Can you bring love? Can you bring that friendliness to that place? Can you nourish that seed with understanding? You can. As you're ready, moving slowly and mindfully, come all the way down to your mat, lying on your back. Hug your knees into your chest. Neck is long, tuck your chin just a bit. And then stretch your left leg out long, right knee in, nice and tight. Cross your right knee over your body, come into a nice twist here. You can pick up your hips and adjust them. And then arms can come out wide. Relaxing down. Gaze can be wherever feels best for you. See if you can release some place where you might be holding a little bit of tension. And just continue to breathe and soften. Breathe and soften. If your mind wanders, just bring it back. Slowly come on back to center. Make any movements that feel good to balance out. Maybe hug your knees into your chest once more. And then take your time finding that same twist on the other side. Oh, right. hug your left knee in. And then left knee comes across. I got so relaxed there. Maybe letting out a couple sighs. Good thing about at-home yoga is you can let out some loud, funny sighs if you want, even. And take your time, mindfully moving back to center. Take any final movements that feel good for you. I'll sit up so you can hear my voice. We'll end in Savasana. And I think there might be a new person or two, so if there is, Savasana can be however you want it to be. But traditionally, palms face up and heels come together to touch or a little bit spread apart with your toes open wide. So just lying on your back, letting go. Right away, relax your entire body, just letting it be heavy on the ground beneath you. Nowhere to go, nothing to do, except just be here. Listen to the sound of my voice if you'd like. We'll try a little visualization meditation tonight. If you'd like, follow along, and if not, just continue to relax and let go. Imagine now that you have a backpack. You are wearing this backpack filled with all of your should haves, could haves, would haves. All of your guilt, worries, everything heavy in your life is fitting in this backpack. You're walking on a path in the woods, and you come to a stairway. Right foot steps up the first step, left foot. As you climb this stairway, the backpack is heavy on your shoulders, heavy on your neck. You work hard to get all the way to the top. And when you do, you look out and see a beautiful field filled with flowers. The sun is shining, but it's not too hot. Just right. You decide to take off the backpack. You slip one arm out and the other, and then you drop it onto the ground. And you continue to walk forward into the field. The smell of flowers and warm grass. A gentle breeze on your skin. And as you continue to walk slowly through an endless field, you begin to realize you have everything you need. Nothing in that backpack is necessary. You feel lightness in your shoulders and your neck, and a lightness in your heart. As you look back where you came from, you see the backpack slowly begin to disappear. It becomes more and more faint. You take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, the backpack is gone. You know you can't avoid challenges in life. You know you can't avoid difficult things. But as you look around at the blue sky, as the birds soar above you, as the flowers gently wave back and forth, you realize that you can leave the suffering behind. You can welcome a lighter viewpoint. You can be free of anxiety, and you can be free of fear. In your next few breaths, everything becomes a little bit more vibrant. The beautiful sounds around you, the blue of the sky, the green of the grass, the feeling of your own hands and feet more alive. With this new viewpoint, with this lighter point of view, you come back to that question, what is my heart's truest desire, and how can I nourish it? How can I nurture this desire so it can grow? You begin to feel the seed take root. You begin to feel a little shoot of green growing, blossoming inside you. While you may not have words for it just yet, you trust that it's there, and you will remain open throughout your week and the rest of your life to what that seed will blossom into. You will remain aware of what will help it grow and what will not help it grow. You are open, you are alive, and you have a purpose. Take one more deep inhale and exhale. Keeping this relaxed state, keeping this clear mind, slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Turn your head left and right. And slowly roll over to one side. And all the way back up to seated. Once you get there, bring your hands to heart center. Take a deep breath in. Open your mouth, let out a big sigh. Alright, thank you so much for practicing with myself and Matt tonight. That got a little bit psychedelic in the end. I just went on a meditation improv, and hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, I should let you know that these classes are going to be posted afterwards. The next day I'll try to go on and post them, or at least in the next 2 days. And currently I have all of the previous classes posted on my YouTube. So if you want to do them again throughout the week, or you want to share them with others, you certainly can. I also posted a restorative yoga class that's free, and it's a produced video, so there's nice audio and soothing voice with good levels, and my new set, which includes a little fabric from Joanne Fabric. But I would love for you to access all of those, which are available for free online. So thank you so much for coming to join me tonight, and for trying something a little different at the end, maybe. I appreciate you so much. Namaste.